So this comes to us from People. I guess it's People magazine. It says Keely Williams recalls hooking up with 3 members of B2K at once.
Now, who is Kylie Williams? Who is she?
Kylie Williams. She's a singer that was on 3LW.
No, okay. Right.
Said, and she quoted, "Everybody has their hoe days." I think
that is a whole day.
I think my man, what's his name? God dag it, I can't think of his name. Ludacris said it. Said it well. Anywho, she says, "I'm grown. I can admit it," said the former 3LW Cheetah Girls member during a recent interview with Carlos King. Says Keely Williams is opening up about the intimate details of her girl group days. In an interview with TV host Carlos King, the former Cheetah Girls and 3LW member revealed she once hooked up with 3 members of the R&B pop boy band B2K. At the same time, during her time in the No More Baby I'ma Do It Right collective. After King, 43 asked Williams if she ever dated B2K member Ray B. The 36-year-old spectacular singer and actress responded, "Date is a loose word. I wouldn't give that definition. I think I said entanglement. With all of them except for Amari," referring to Amarion. Then goes on to say, Williams continued, "I'm grown. I can admit it. Everybody has their hoe days. Let them have them. We can look back on them days when we're older and be like, yeah, I was out there, thoughtin'. I got kids. I don't care." The host then clarified, "So wait, Keely, Fizz, J-Boog, Raz B at the same damn time?"
Yeah.
"Only one time," explained Williams. "That's totally a one-time thing. Look, everybody got to be young. Everybody got to make mistakes. Looking back on the entanglement," she continued, "they were cute back in the day." What y'all think about that?
Well, first we can acknowledge that is a whole day. Three at once. There, yeah, that's a whole day, bro. Like, yo,
yeah.
Of course they, I don't. Wow, but why now? Does that make sense? Like, why now? Like, what make you want to say that now? Not saying that there's a time limit on anything, but what make you want to say that now? Like, I mean, I look at it like this, if you want to keep it in the past, keep it in the past. Like, if you don't want, I'm not saying you're supposed to be ashamed about it. No, I mean, you want to talk. That's your right to talk about it.
Right.
However, like, why now? Like, is because I notice a lot of times these people that's in that business, they would throw something out there as soon as they trying to put a name out for themselves or something. They trying to, so they will have everybody. I mean, I look at it like this. If you want to keep it in the past, keep it in the past. Like, if you don't want, I'm not saying you're supposed to be ashamed. What was that? That was a little repeat, wasn't it? Yeah. I was confused. I was like, who is that? Hey, what's going on, Eric? Because how you feeling? But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I think it's like, if you're gonna put it out there, because one thing for sure, she already knew she was gonna get some backlash, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So why put it, like, why say all that? Does that make sense? And it says she was
irrelevant.
with Mario, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Because she's irrelevant.
There it is.
There you go.
Exactly. So why? That's what I'm saying. Like, why you have to mention that? Like,
right.
What was the
you should have took that to the grave.
What was the point of mentioning that? Like,
she trying to get some click. You know what I'm saying? Some clickbait. Like you said, she's not relevant right now. So, Yeah.
It just don't make sense to me. But again, if all of this really happened and all of this is true, wow. I mean, but then it gets to, okay, it goes back. I think we talked about this some episodes ago. Then it goes back to, and it's men too. I'm not going to just put this on women. It's just men too, where we can sleep around and sleep around and sleep around, and then when we're ready, and then we say, oh God, bring me the best guy or the best woman that you could bring me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I know we young, and sometimes we got to mature a little bit. And I'm not saying that, we but it's like, I wish it was more traditional. Not saying I wish. Let me stop. I'm about to lie. In that way, that was sloppy. That was messy, and and it could have been messy.
Are you talking about her?
Yeah, her.
The event, or her bringing up the event?
Her both.
Okay.
Both bringing up the, like, it could have been. It could have been messy. It could have got messy. You know what I mean? And I think like
think it did
because I think Omarion and Omarion. Think about this too. Think about this. Yeah. Think about this. Think about this with them too. Like, didn't Lil Fizz get with like Omarion's like ex baby mother or something? See what I'm saying?
Did do that.
And that's see that comes from them being sloppy already at younger days. And now look what happened. Because you didn't share it or whatever, and they knew, you know, as men we know, and you didn't did all this, but guess what? Mentally, it had programmed you to say, okay, this is okay. When with Omarion, it wasn't okay.
Right.
Yeah, that was
I wish he would get with my baby mother.
that was foul.
I can't say this. I'll kill her. Look, I kill you. I burn the house down. I shoot the dog, and then I shoot myself.
Man, there's no way.
Yeah.
No way I could have did that.
But then you see, that that happens a lot in the industry, though, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I was watching some the other day, and it was talking about just that being a norm in the industry and sleeping for. I mean, she was already part of a group, but they weren't doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know if they was doing anything at the time. I guess they had.
No,
to.
They didn't. Go ahead.
On time. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Women and men sleeping for doing stuff for music, if trying to get on and stuff like that. Like, I mean, each his own. But
in that article, it also did state that she slept with Mario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so she slept with Mario too. So I mean,
man,
she was just
let me ask everybody. Let's get Tyler Smith. We said thanks. Erica Zell said I missed what was said. I think I repeated it. If I didn't, let me know. I repeat it again. And then Tyler speaks for me. Said thanks. I was about to say this podcast for males specifically. The way they go on us. I got you. But listen, this is the question I want to like.
We ain't talking about you. We talking about the thought.
We got like how I kind of feel. This is why I say I feel sorry for that celebrity atmosphere, because where is the true love? Everybody sleeps around with everybody so much. I know for me, I know I wouldn't want to be in the events or even see somebody on TV that you already been with, or because then you always comparing, then you always thinking. You get what I'm saying?
You got to think about it too. Like, how can you have a serious relationship because you constantly doing something?
Exactly.
Right.
So, are you really being a thought? Now, I would say yes, you being a thought when you got 3 dudes in the room smashing your cheeks. But you know what I'm saying. But I mean, if you just out there, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing with multiple dudes like that, you know what I'm saying, then not really a thought, because how can you? You know what I'm saying? You can't really put in the time into a relationship like that. So
right.
I mean,
and there you go. You're right. So how? And then when you said something totally true, you said time. So if she's with Raz-B, if she's with I don't know Lil Fizz, and then how can you know what love really is? Because you're spreading it everywhere, so you don't know.
It's lust,
and it confuses you.
Lusting,
and look, and then it would confuse you for the dude that you say you are in love with. It confuse you because you steady looking for what you got out of Raz-B, what you got out of Mario, what you got out of Lil Fizz. You're just constantly looking for that in that one person, but nobody's perfect.
Right.
So you might not find all that in that one person, but you steady looking, and that's what happens in today's society with a lot of people. We sit, and women too. We all men too. Yeah. We play around, and then we try to find everybody and everything we had before into this one person that might not never come. So now we constantly comparing. We never be happy.
Exactly.
I don't think she was looking for love in that scenario.
No. I mean, she said she was young and she was having fun. So I mean, I mean, but like you said, you ain't got to put that joint out of People magazine though.
Yeah.
You could have kept that between you and
to be honest, she looks stupid. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, and then at the same time, there goes a double standard, right? Because. Right, for men it's like high five, right?
Yeah.
In that situation,
like, I did that.
And like,
I guess.
I mean, it is, but
you got kids. If you got kids, say when she got kids, you know what I'm saying? What if her kids read this?
She said she got kids.
Yeah, so why would you put it out there for your kids?
And that's what I'm saying. Why
you got to move different when you got kids?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
like don't be thinking about that though.
Yeah, they don't trip off that.
Because I mean, it's like when the kids start going to school, they be like, "Oh, I read an article about your mom being a hoe. Your mom a hoe." You know what I'm saying? Then the kid got to deal with that type of stuff, and then we get into that bullying aspect again.
So, but see, you know what? They don't think about
Kim
it.
Kardashian.
But you know she was in 3LW as a 14, 15-year-old. So they don't have the maturity and the mindset that we have as being out in this society. They don't have that mindset. is on a different level. We're not saying level, it's on a different realm of life.
True that.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man.
yeah, good stuff, man.
No doubt. Let's see here. So what you want to run into next?
I don't know what we got next. Maybe a different song.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe, like, do all this stuff. If y'all like what y'all see, if y'all, whatever y'all want us to talk about, please send it in. We got you all day, all day.